Good morning, this is Lavender Rose. Today we're going to have some fun. Let me show you what we're doing. I have got a pot. Now you can use any kind of a pot that does not have a hole in it. That's very important. It has to be able to hold water. And I've told you about this plant that I got down at the beach. It floated up from somebody's pond or something, and it's about that tall. Let me see if I can get this one out. This one here. It was about that tall, and it looked really bad. This one's trying to put some roots out. Now, the wonderful thing about these plants is they have air pockets in here, right there. And that's what makes them float. So all we gotta do is just put him in here, and he'll float. And he'll grow more roots, and he'll be happy. Now, this here, let's see if I can get you over there where you can see. See, look at the roots on these things. Look at that. Now, when I got it, it had roots this long, and it was full of salt water. These do not live in salt water. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it or not. There's a limb. Oh, I can get all over your face. There's a limb that goes across right there. See it? I'm going to cut that. That releases the two plants from each other, and you gently pull the roots apart. Don't pull it hard. I usually dip it out in the water a few times and kind of shake it around. There you go. Now, as you can see, there's all the roots. Now, it didn't have any roots. It was just like that. Well, you can see what the dark stuff was. It's right like that. But you can see how healthy it's gotten, how many roots it's gotten. And so we just put him in here. That's all we have to do. And he'll just keep growing. Okay, so he's going to need a little help leaning. He's got too many things on one side. But let me show you what we're doing here. There you go. Now see, there's the roots. Well, when you put them in there, what I'm doing, I'm mashing down the other roots, trying to get them out of the way. So this one will have room to grow. He's trying to be a pig and take it off. There we go. Separate them like that. But since they were growing together, they've grown all their plants on one side. And they don't want to sit up, so I'm having to lean them up against the side that they like to sit on. Now, this is all you have to do. Now, I'm going to put this back in here. They were growing real good in this. This was some dirt that they were in, had in the pot. And this is something else I've got to get and put in there. Okay. If you have any water feature at all, this kills the mosquitoes before they can bite. Because the females are the ones that bites. And it's made to be used in fish habitats and all kinds of stuff that will not harm them. So wherever you have water standing, you can put these in there. Now this is for, it will do a whole big area. So what I do is I go in here and I get one out. Sorry. I get one out, which is really hard, and I just break it. Because you don't need the whole thing. And you just put it in there, and it floats around. This one I'm going to save for whenever I need it for the other things. Now I have a bird bath there. I've got one under the little rock there. I don't know if you can see it or not. And it keeps it clean, or it keeps the mosquitoes out of it. And it really does help. It has done really good. You need to sit up, darling. Get your little rootsies up here and sit up. So do you. You want to float around on that thing? No. Okay. So that's that. We've got them planted. Isn't it pretty? Now these are water irises. They will come up. Excuse me. They will come up and they will have a real beautiful purple flower on it. And they're so pretty. Now you can buy these online wherever they sell aquatic plants, you know. I don't think you can buy them from the pet store. I don't think so. But now fish do like to nibble on the roots down there some too, if you get little fish to go in there. Now see, there's that little duck. He'll float around, he'll stay put. And he'll take care of the mosquitoes for us. So that's a good thing, because all that water, man, they would be, you don't have to empty it out every day. and have to keep emptying it and emptying it and emptying it. You don't want to have to do that. You want something. Now, I don't have a little pump to go in there. I did have one, and that's what I got this for. This is just a regular little plastic barrel. I can't remember where I got it from. Probably Walmart or either Home Depot. A lot of times I buy my stuff from Home Depot. But Walmart will have these. You can just get a thing from Dollar Tree. If you can find a basket that you can't, or not basket, but some kind of a bowl-like thing that you can't see through. If it's deep, that's better because, as I showed you, these have long roots, but they can just spread out. So it's not a big deal. But you can order them. You can order you some little fish to go in there if you wanted to. Guppies, little guppies like you get from Walmart. I mean, you can get fish from Walmart, or used to anyway. Guppies, they're called little guppies, and they have babies and keep producing. But they love to eat mosquito larvae. So that would be great for that. This is a bird bath over here. The birds will come in, they'll take a bath, and they splatter. And that's probably the reason they're fussing, because I'm here and they can't. Oh, excuse me. There's something blooming that's bothering me terribly. I am really allergic to honeysuckles. Honeysuckles are my enemy. I get so bad off with allergies and stuff. But anyway, isn't that pretty though? It looks good. This little baby here can plant and just float around. He'll start growing limbs on the other side and even out more so he can float better. But yeah, they've got air in here, and that's what keeps them afloat. So, and they usually try to grow their little limbs all the way around, but see, these two are stuck together, so they couldn't grow their limbs out like they really should have to balance it and let it float. But that's our project for the day. I threw a few rocks in the bottom. I just filled it up with water. I mean, you didn't need to see that. And then I separated the plant. You can see me taking cuddle, and there's an ant on there. Oh, I hate ants. I had them in my house, little black ants, and they bite. And I got some vinegar and sprayed on them, and that kind of helped. Plus, it kills their trail. What they do is they follow by scent. So if they've come in your house and the husband goes back out, he's leaving a scent telling everybody else, hey, there's food in there, or there's something in there you can eat going in there. And they were after the cat food. So anyway, get you some of these. You can have a lot of fun with them, and they look so pretty when they're blooming. I can't wait to show you when they're blooming, because it's absolutely beautiful. And you can get some aquatic plants from the pet stores for like the fish tanks, and you can even put those in there as well. And they can, some of those you might have to plant in pots. Sink the pot in there, and then it can live that way. I have done that before. Alright, this is Lavender Rose, and that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you can get you a little pot, and if you want to get you a little pump and make a water feature out of it, you can do that. And it just sounds so good to hear water running when you're outside. It's kind of cool. Alright, so that's it for now. Please like, subscribe, click that bell, share with your friends, help the channel out so it can grow and grow and grow. And I'm going to keep doing this for y'all, and just showing you all kinds of stuff like that. Here's the tomatoes. They're getting redder, as you can see. That one's a nice one. I don't know why these grew so small. Probably because I had too many in there, and I should have changed it up, but I did not. I thought, well, they're already there. I don't want to mess with the roots, so I'll let them grow. Alright, there you go. There's your water feature. I hope y'all have fun with this. Any kind of a flower pot that doesn't have a hole in it, you can use for this, even if it's only, one little plant in there. Or if you just want to put a little bit of water in there. You can do so many things with the water features. Now, if I was on my own house, which I don't, I rent right now, and I would have me a little pond, and I would love to show you how to do all that, because I've made little ponds before. And if we can get us a house sometime, maybe I can do that for you. Alright, bye for now. Thanks for coming by.